'Tis the season, so I made a Mandolornament. I'm going to tell you how I did it today on Darth Rage Reviews.
Force is with you, young Skywalker. But you are not a Jedi yet.
Greetings, Force fans, and welcome to another episode of Darth Rage Reviews, your source for the Force. If you would be so kind, take a second, please hit that subscribe thing down there, the notification bell, so you're notified when I'm popping videos up there. If you like Star Wars, cosplay props, stuff like that. If you like clone troopers, you'll like this. Trust me. It's free. Subscribe. All right, guys. So today, 'tis the season. It's the holiday season, and what better way to get into the holiday season than by decorating your Christmas tree? And what better way to decorate your Christmas tree than with a Mandolornament? So yes, I made myself a Mandolornament. Little backstory here. So this came from Elvis over at the Brodalorian. Last year, he printed up my blaster and vibroblade for me, and he sent those, and when he sent those to me, he also sent me this little surprise, which was this cute little Mandalorian ornament. I immediately got to work on the blaster and the vibroblade and kind of put this thing aside. By the time I got around to it, Christmas had ended, wasn't feeling festive anymore, so I just kind of put it in a box, and honestly, I forgot about it. Found it the other day, and I thought, hey, what better way to kick off this holiday season than going ahead and completing this awesome gift from Elvis? And so I did. And of course, I documented the whole thing. So, do you guys want to see how I took a piece of plastic and turned it into this beautiful ornament? I hope so, because that's why you're here. So, why don't we roll that beautiful footage and take a look? So I had started with this already painted with a filler primer because, like I said, I'd gotten this from Elvis almost a year ago. Then I went ahead and sanded that all down. Got to sand it nice and smooth just to kind of see where those layer lines are. This is what the process is. Then it's time for a little slurry. So I used my Bondo glazing spot putty and some acetone, and then I'm painting that all over this entire thing. Just had to do this one time, filled up all the lines really, really nicely. Yeah, it's a messy process. I do suggest you wear gloves. You don't want to get this stuff all over you. So painted that in, let it dry, and then, yeah, back to more sanding. So I'm doing this all with I think this is a 320 grit, maybe a 400, but I think it's a 320. Just got to sand that down until it's nice and smooth. And then it came time to glue the top of the ornament on. So I'm using my CA glue, some accelerator, and it's back to the filler primer. Just one coat of filler primer on this was all I needed. Sand it back down, and we were really ready to paint. So this one I was sanding down with a 400 grit because I really want it to be nice and smooth. And of course I'm rinsing this in between each sanding step. You must rinse these off. Then it's a coat of satin black. So this was a satin black base coat on there. Did a couple really light coats. Let that dry. And then I came back. Again, this was all done in one day. It's really, really dark here, but that's me applying the gloss black. I would not suggest painting in the dark. It's kind of hard to see what you do. So then I taped off the eyepiece because I wanted that to remain black, and then it's time for the graphite rub. So this stuff is so cool. You just rub it on with a cotton swab, and it turns that black into that shiny, shiny Beskar. Put this on all over it, and then I didn't show you guys, but after that, couple coats of a gloss clear coat just to seal it all in, and we're done. And there you have it, guys. That was a really simple, I did this in one day. You could tell by how dark it got by the time I was putting on that final coat. Yeah, a one-day project, but it was a whole lot of fun. I mean, look at this thing. This will now be taking a place of honor on my tree every year. And it's on the main tree, not the secondary tree that we're putting in the back there. So Elvis, rest assured, this is going on the main tree with all the other Star Wars ornaments. But yeah, I'm really psyched with how this thing turned out. As always, because I know that this camera and this lighting setup doesn't always give the best shot of this, take a look at some pretty shots, some beauty shots I did of this. And it was, really, really simple. One day project. A lot of fun. You guys all need to go find a friend like Elvis that'll print you stuff like this and just randomly send it to you, so you too can have your very own Mando Ornament. So let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Is this something you put on your tree? I think you would. If you're here watching, I think you would. Great way to kick off the holiday season. I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope you guys have a safe and a happy holiday. Big stuff coming up this month here. Going to do a little channel takeover, so stay tuned. I'm going to feature some of my favorite channels here on my channel. We'll have a whole day of that. I've got another trip to Batu heading, so I'm heading down to Disney World to Galaxy's Edge. Of course, we'll share that all with you. Going to build a droid this time, so that's new for me, and that'll be fun. But lots of fun coming up this December, so stay with me. Stay tuned for a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a like in the comment, or give me a like, give me a comment. As always, I am Darth Rage. This is Darth Rage Reviews, your source for the Force.
The circle is now complete. When I left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master.